guys, it's Lexi and today I'm going to share with you all the books that I read in October. The first book that I read this month is The Invasion of the Tearling by Johansen, and this is the second installment in the Queen of the Tearling trilogy, I think it's going to be. So this story picks up where we last see Kelsey, who's gained her throne of the Tearling, and all the political issues that she has to deal with and the choices that she has to make now that she is queen. And this book, for those of you who don't know, takes place in a future dystopian regressed society. So, and I did find that aspect really interesting because they do allude to things that are happening, that have happened in present day, so it was neat to see that. I'm not sure how I felt about this book. I enjoyed the part that featured Kelsey and her story, but there's also another parallel story going along with this that I'm not sure I really enjoyed that much. I didn't really like the character and kind of that aspect of it. I must say though that it was interesting to see kind of how Kelsey reacts to her new position as queen and how this experience has changed her, and hopefully in the last installment we'll kind of see her grow and develop more. And as you can see, this book, I had to make little tabs in here, and I do find that there's so much going on that it's easy to forget things, and that's like probably one of the complaints I did have for this book. But overall I gave this book a 3.5 to 4 out of 5 stars. I did enjoy it. I did like the character development. I'm not really too sure I liked, the only thing I didn't really like was the parallel story going on with it. But other than that, it was a good book, and I highly recommend this series. The next book I read this month was Throne of Glass by Sara Maas, and this is the first book in the Throne of Glass series. I must say that I am late to this Throne of Glass bandwagon. I listened to this one over the summer on audiobook, and I just wanted to reread it in physical form. I do find that when I do listen to books on audio, I kind of zone out, so I wanted to make sure that I grasped everything before I continued on with this series. I really liked this book. There were some problems that I did have with it. I wasn't really a big fan of the love triangle. I didn't feel like it was very necessary. And some parts of the book were hard to follow, definitely when they were dealing with some of the fighting. It's hard to keep up. And I'm not really sure I like Dory, and maybe I'm one of the few people who don't, but I really don't like his character. But other than that, I did enjoy the book very well. I gave it a 4 out of 5 stars. Continuing on, I also read Crown of Midnight by Sara Maas, and so far this has been my favorite book of the series. I felt like all the problems that they had with like the love triangle and kind of world building was a lot better in this book. The ending I did not see coming, and the whole book, even like all the events that happened in the middle, it just blew my mind. I was not expecting the series to go in this direction, and I'm kind of happy that it did, just because it just blew me out of the water. It was very good. I gave this book a 5 out of 5 stars. The last book that I read this month was Heir of Fire by Sara Maas, which is the third book in the Throne of Glass series, and I really enjoyed this book. The only couple problems that I had with it was that the story doesn't really pick up until you get about halfway through, and there are a few character storylines that I didn't really enjoy as much. I was just wanting to get to Lena's story, but I don't know. I did thoroughly enjoy this book. It did start to pick up towards the end, and overall I gave it a 4 out of 5 stars. That's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed my October wrap-up. Let me know in the comments below what books that you have read this month, and I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.